wordsmithing that we're about to hear.
Yeah, I know. It's just you know, I heard I didn't know he did a rap with Dolan Dark. You know that? And I actually wasn't aware of that until like a couple days ago. I played it for my wife. I mean, he's just so fucking awesome. He's my partner. He's a good man, and I'm gonna put him on right now. Hopefully he's there. I'm calling him now.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, you Irish bastard. Happy birthday to you.
What are you, Marilyn Monroe? Did you change? Did you change your thing? Because you're gonna have to if I.
Oh shit! I fucking forgot.
Just change it now. Tell me. Just change it now.
Yeah, I'll find a good picture for it.
Yeah. Put your original one on and flip it out afterward. That'd be the best thing. Dad, thank you for the birthday wishes. Are you going?
Wonderful rendition.
I'm gonna ask you everything that everybody else asked me. Are you going to roast me or are we gonna chat?
Oh, am I going to roast you?
Yeah.
No, I hadn't had any plans to do that.
No. Well,
it's like I like a challenge. It's like almost too easy, to be honest. Like every time I see you, like if there's one word that can sum you up, it's just dirty. Like every time I see a picture of you, you always look so fucking dirty. You look like greasy and like unwashed and like I don't know if this is like your standard look or you just don't shower. How often do you shower?
Every day. What are you talking about?
It's just it doesn't look like it, Tommy. Like
the correct answer is not enough.
Yeah. You just look so greasy. Like your hair is so greasy.
I put hair gel in it.
I don't think you should because it doesn't look good. It's like it does not look. It's not a good look for you, Tommy.
You don't think? What would be a good look for me? I'm trying to keep it all
just
together.
Like I don't know, like normal, like you know. Do you know who Aaron Paul is? Have you ever seen Breaking Bad?
Jesse.
Jesse Pinkman from Breaking Bad. Well, you kind of look like him, but like out of shape and like uglier and like and just a lot more greasy.
Yeah, if Jesse contracted Down syndrome from his meth, that'd be TommyC. That's true.
Right.
How are you doing, man?
I'm doing good. Yeah, it's quite late over here, but I thought I better call in, wish you happy birthday and shit.
Thanks for hanging out.
Keen was gonna call in, but I think he's probably fucked off by now. So
okay.
Whatever Keen does.
He doesn't know. He's call in. Well, the thing was, I wanted to keep it to the guys that kept the channel afloat for as long as it has. So I definitely wanted to keep it going with them. And then, then you know.
And you didn't put Leafy in the title, so he's not showing up.
Yeah, you didn't put Leafy or Great in, so you're good.
Yeah. I think you've had enough videos on Leafy and Great.
I think I have to.
I think it's time to calm down. I think
I think I have to. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
But tomorrow, are you taking a lot of shit for shit cannon the last baited?
I don't think I am actually. No. And even if I do, I don't really care. To be honest,
you're right. No,
the episode's called. We're gonna re-record it. It's gonna be better than it was. I didn't think the episode was that good. To be honest,
no, it wasn't. It wasn't that good.
I mean, and I don't think it wasn't. You're not missing anything by not having it uploaded. I just kind of didn't. Oh, I explained this on Twitter, but I just kind of didn't want it to be like another episode about Great and Leafy. Ironically, like the episode that we're going to refilm is going to be about Great and Leafy. We're still going to talk about Great and Leafy, but I'm going to explain at the beginning, like. There are a few things that I'm going to say in the video. I've got to defend Great and Leafy a bit, but there are certain points that I cannot defend them on. Like, basically, ultimately, the thing is, and this is what I said in the podcast as well, like, idubbbz video was better than Leafy's. Like, it's a good video. I very much enjoyed it. It was a good critique on Leafy. Like, I accept the points of criticism. However, I do not believe, and I stand by this point, that it was an exposed video. I don't think that idubbbz exposed Leafy for anything. Like, there weren't any points there that it's like, oh shit, Leafy did that. Like, no, we know these.
No, we all knew it. Yeah, we all knew
it. It was just 10-second transitions. Like, okay, we fucking knew this. Like, is it wrong to do it? Yes, but is it a big criticism? Not really, but it is a criticism. Like, you can't dispute the criticism. But it's not like a big exposed video on Leafy. Like, it's not my fucking to plug this. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to plug this, but like my Fusadoo video is a fucking exposed video. Like, that is a fucking exposed video.
Well, it fucking took long enough. It better well.
It took long enough, but still, even so, that is an exposed video.
How proud are you of that video?
It's literally titled "Content Cop Leafy," right? It's not an exposed. It's not called Leafy is exposed. Leafy is here exposed. It's called Content Cop Leafy. He exploits some of the things that Leafy does in his videos and talks about the type of content he makes, and he critiques that. And that's all the video was. It was very entertaining, very funny, but it's not an exposed video. I don't know why people think it's an exposed video. It's fucking not. It's a good video, but it's not an exposed video.
But you know, we did have a conversation. We did have a conversation offline. It's not an exposed video. You're absolutely correct in the traditional sense. But I mean, Leafy has been so invincible for the better part of the last 2 years that, in some sense, does it knock it down a peg? Is this something that's going to affect him long term?
It does affect him because it's fucking idubbbz. You know, this is the fucking heavyweight fucking champ of YouTube, if you like, inverted commas. Like any video idubbbz makes on someone, he's got that kind of effect where it's going to make a huge difference to the YouTuber he's talking about. He can make a video on anyone. It doesn't even have to be justified. And I'm not saying his video wasn't justified, but he can literally say anything, and people are going to respect and appreciate his opinion, and the YouTuber he's talking about in question is going to receive negative criticism because of that.
Are you friends with him?
Has Leafy been called out before? I mean, that is not true. He has been called out before. Has he had a video exposing him that has had the effect that idubbbz video had on him?
No.
No, absolutely not. I mean, H3 made a video against Leafy, and obviously I believe that Leafy, well, in the result, in the conclusion, from what the fans took from it, from what the subscribers took from it, any kind of result you want to talk about, you know, Leafy won that. I'm not even saying Leafy's video is better than H3's video, but
I got to go on record in this. I don't know if I've ever been public about this, but H3, and you know that video personally affected me and Dave with Tommy and C situation. And me and Dave both agree, without a doubt, that we think H3's exposed video on Leafy was weak. We don't like what Leafy did, but we do think it was weak. We think it was selfish, and maybe we're not going to get H3 unbaited, but I got to be honest with you, I think it was motivated by
it was so transparent.
It
I mean,
very transparent.
H3 did the right thing. He took down that video. He apologized for making it. He used very good quotes, like, by making it, it was like the death of comedy. And I 100% agree with that point. It was a very good point to make. Nobody ever made that point before, and it was such an excellent point. H3 did the right thing.
Yeah.
He was kind of in a box. He really didn't have a lot of moves at that point. That is true.
Yeah, it was a mistake to have made that video in the first place, but he did the right thing. He apologized for making it. H3 couldn't have done anything better. But was that video exposing Leafy? I actually say, you know, to give credit to Anisian, like I never thought I'd be giving credit to Anisian.
God,
but his exposed, not his exposed videos, his critique videos on Leafy are actually, I actually say they're more exposing than idubbbz video. idubbbz video was better, it was more entertaining, but I think that Anisian's video is actually more exposing of Leafy, I'm afraid to say.
Yeah, I tend to agree with you. I think when Keem says exposed video, he doesn't mean it quite literally. He means it might have an impact with popularity over time.
It's another one of those buzzwords.
There's no question that it will have an effect on Leafy because, again, it's idubbbz.
Yeah.
He has that effect, and he's going to have that effect on anyone.
By the way, because he's just that damn good. And I have to, I had to, you know, I'm going to make this apology now. I made it during the beta podcast. It's not going to air, and it shouldn't air, just to make that 100% clear. I have a little apology to make to idubbbz. I judged the bulk of his content on Hey Now You're a Keemstar, which is on the second channel, which is just a fuck-off channel. You have a fuck-off channel, too. And I thought that he was a little bit of an SJW. And in fairness to me, some of the songs, some of the lyrics that were written in that song, Hey Now You're a Keemstar, was sort of SJW types attack. That's not who idubbbz is. He's very consistent. He came out right away. He's like, I don't care who you bully. I don't care who it is. He was very, very clear. I now think that idubbbz is, I don't know if he's not the best guy, the most entertaining guy on YouTube. I know me and Dave disagree with this, but to some extent. But I mean, I am blown away.
Well, there's no question he's entertaining. He's just not my cup of tea. But there's no question that video is a work of fucking art.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, he's really mind-blowingly good, and not just because he made fun of your buddy. Let me make that clear. He's just really, really a tremendous YouTuber. That's how I feel about a clown.
He definitely represents quality over quantity. And I'd never actually said this to him, but he's actually my favorite YouTuber who I will go and watch every single video. Every single video is entertaining. In fairness, I do not think that his video on Leafy, while good, was his best work.
Okay.
Far from it. I would actually put it in the 10 of his least successful videos in terms of entertainment value.
Okay.
His video on Keemstar, you know, and I know you might dispute this, but it's actually his best video.
His video on
Keemstar was brilliant.
The parody. No, I don't disagree with you on that. I talk about the song parody. I hated the song parody. Hey, now you're a Keemstar. The content copy did in Keemstar was really good. I mean, even Keem admits that. It's not a friggin' secret. It's really good. I just didn't like.
But I mean, the song he did was very ironic. You know, idubbbz can't sing as much as I can't sing. Like, I just sang you Happy Birthday. I'm not a particularly good singer.
Rap.
Like, I know I'm not a very good singer.
You can rap though.
I did the skit in my FouseyTube video where I sang "Hurt" by Johnny Cash. Like, I'm not a very good fucking singer. It's not a high quality song or anything, but it was entertaining because it was ironically bad. And okay, I have a little bit of a problem with ironic humor sometimes, but in the right places, I think it works. And you know, I'm not a good fucking singer. I'm not a good rapper, but I'm still.
You're a good rapper. No,
ironic. And that was the same
ironically
thing.
bad. That's like the whole fucking point of.
I gotta be honest with you. I just switch gears a little bit. By the way, the last beta podcast needs to go. Let's get the fuck Leafy, fuck all this shit. I'm tired of the whole thing. But I just discovered your Dull and Dark rap this weekend, just before you came back for the first time. Can I play it?
Of course you can, yeah.
I got to write this down. It's amazing. I got to be honest with you. I'm doing this to embarrass you. I'm doing this.
Oh no, it's not embarrassing. I love that song. It's great.
Colossal is crazy. Dull and Dark, a rap, and I think
it's called Roast Duck. If you just type in that.
Oh, just Roast Duck. Thank you. ROASTDUCK. And Dolan, you're buddies with everybody. How do you pull that off?
There's something weird about that. I don't know why, and it has actually caused a bit of a problem because I get on with everyone for some reason in the YouTube community. I don't know why, but that often leads to conflicts between other people because I'm often stuck in the middle between because I get on well with Keemstar now, and I get on well with Leafy and Grade, always have done. And so when we have an argument about Leafy and Grade, or we have an argument about Keemstar, each individually, I'm often stuck in the middle because I want to defend them because they're not there. But unfortunately, it's very much like I'm in a position.
I'm going to say this to you, and I didn't realize this. I didn't say this on the show, but I'm going to say you are taking the heat for what they created in some sense.
I am, and that's this is the main criticism against me. Anytime someone comes to criticize me, it's not because they're criticizing me; it's because they're criticizing who I'm associated with, and that's wrong. And I'm sick and tired. And I said this on Twitter. I'm sick and tired of being a kind of inadvertent defense attorney for these other YouTubers. Like, if you want to defend yourself, if you want to defend yourself, right? Don't have me be your shield. Don't have me defend you. Now, I'm not saying Leafy and Grade asked me to defend them, but when I'm put in that position on the podcast, they're being slated, I have to fucking defend them because it's the right thing to do.
Well, if you remember,
that position that you take, let me fucking say, from a guy who doesn't work directly with you but watches you, you do a fantastic job of it, man. It's not an easy goddamn role to fucking play, and you do it wonderfully.
It's not, but I don't want to do it. That's the thing. I don't want to do it all the time.
Oh, it's got to be exhausting. I can almost feel your ulcers.
Here's the thing, Dave. He shouldn't have to do it. I mean, Leafy and Grade are responsible for what.
No, but he's a good guy, so he does it.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. He's as decent as they come, and that's what I really want to get across here. There was a point in the podcast. I mean, I got a grudge against Leafy and Grade. There's no doubt about it. I've made no secret about it. I've done several broadcasts about it. But I mean, there was a point in the podcast where where Keem was kind of getting the better of Clown, and it just got to the point where I was just like, this isn't fair. Why is Clown ultimately responsible for what Leafy and Grade do? He's not. No. And I think, if you want to make a judgment on Leafy and Grade and Keemstar, you go out there and you do it yourself and you decide who you want to sub to and who you don't want to sub to or whatever it is. But it's not fucking Clown's fault. And I'll say this, and I made this tweet earlier today. Somebody called you a pussy earlier today. That's bullshit, by the way. Yeah. You are not weak. You are not a pussy. You will fucking throw yourself. You're emotionally... You'll throw yourself on a fucking sword emotionally as long as you call somebody friend. And I tell you something, that is rare in people. I didn't say this to your face, and I want to say it publicly now. And I appreciate that. And I think even at some point Keem appreciated that because you were taking a beating, and you didn't do any of this shit. You were an honorable person. You didn't do it. And I just wanted you to know that from me, and I wanted public just so that because, You shouldn't have to do that. I'm not bashing Leafy and Grade right now. I'm just saying you are a decent person. When you call somebody friend, that's it. And you know what?
Yes.
That's something honorable. That doesn't make you a pussy. That makes you
No,
strong.
Quite the opposite.
You have that.
And I thank you for it, Tommy. I appreciate that. That
One
You
of the
have
few
that
honest,
mantle.
honorable people here on YouTube.
It's funny. You have that mantle of where it's the things that are happening with, with the Beta podcast in particular. The things that come upon you are not your fault by any stretch, but they become your problem because of the stance that you take. It's an honorable fucking thing that you do, and you do it wonderfully. So cheers to you, my friend.
Thank you very much, David. I appreciate that.
But
the thing is, I don't want to do it. I mean, I'm happy to do it. I don't do it every episode. That's the problem.
I'm sure. God damn.
I got to be honest with you, Clown. I don't want to do it anymore. I want to do it. I'm done. I'm done. I'm finished with it. I got no issues. I mean, I don't know Leafy and Grade like you do. I mean, and I'm never going to. But it's just I'm done with it. And Leafy and Grade are ultimately responsible for what Leafy and Grade do. And I think there's enough information out there about Keemstar, about Grade, about Leafy for the YouTube public or the content consuming public to make their own decisions. And what I don't want absolutely more than anything is them to blame you, because it simply isn't fucking your fault, whatever it is. And look, and that's where I'm going to end it. But here's what I want to do. I want to play your rap video, because Dave's never heard it.
No, I gotta hear this.
You really
this is gonna I'm gonna fucking erupt in an eargasm. I gotta hear this.
You got it. This is so good. Here it is. Dolan,
I'd like to hear it too. Thank you for asking me.
You're welcome. You're
Jeff,
welcome.
you just
Jeff.
stand there and chew your gum. Shut up.
Jeff, Dolan Dark is he's known for a lot of the MLG memes, but he's a gifted editor. He's a gifted video maker. He's a friend of Colossal's, and this is just a snippet from his 100,000K or 100K. He basically did the same thing. He made 100K, and you guys all roasted him, right?
Yeah, I think it might have been. No, it was 100K. You're absolutely right. It was 100K.
By the way, you're on your way to 200. You know that, right?
I know. I might hit it by the end of next week. Hopefully, that would be good.
No shit.
Oh,
A video
I've
once
got
every
nothing
3
planned
months
for it. Like normally at 100K, I released an audio book the first audio book I ever did at 10 years old. I'm not sure what I want to do for 200K, but I think I'm going to do something like that. I'm just not sure what yet.
Okay. All right. Hopefully I can be a part of it. I'd love to be a part of it. And
I will definitely give it some thought. I have no idea what I'm going to do yet. I may release the first rap I ever made, as cringeworthy and embarrassing as it is.
Really?
I might release that, so I haven't decided yet.
This isn't cringeworthy. This is fucking amazing.
This isn't, but wait till you hear my first rap that I ever did. That's
right, here we go.
My voice is on the cusp of breaking, and it's kind of a serious song. Like, it's not a joke. It's like talking about the end of the world. The title of the track is called "The End of the World." It's very cringeworthy. It's very embarrassing. But I think I'm going to put it out just because.
How old were you?
It's my 200,000, and I've got to give the audience something to laugh at me about.
How old were you when you made it, by the way?
I think I was about 15, 16.
Oh, 15, 16.
Dad, you're a baby.
Oh, so you've always been a bit of a fan of hip-hop, I guess, right?
I have been. I haven't done it for about 10 years. But when I was 15, 16, up to about 18, 19, I was rapping. In fact, I actually sold in my school, my boarding school that I was going to. I actually, because I was at that age, I was like 17, 18, I was one of the older kids in school, and I was one of the bigger kids. So I actually forced all the younger groups to buy my fucking album. In fact, I think I sold about £800 worth, which was probably equivalent to about $1,000, about $1,200, something like that. And,
Isn't that what 8 Mile was about? I thought that was 8 Mile.
It was absolutely trash, this album. It was just dreadful in every single way. But because I was the only one doing it in the school, and because I forced all these kids to buy it, it was quite popular.
Were you that big of a bully, really? How did you force them to buy it?
Because I was one of the bigger kids. I didn't bully them into it, but I was like, I'm kind of a big deal type thing, and you've got to buy this fucking album because I'm one of the fucking cool kids, so you've got to fucking buy it.
Took away their tea and crumpets for the
thing.
I gotta play it. I pumped this up
because
I gotta play
this thing where the younger ages would want to go out and drink.
Yeah.
Obviously the older kids would go and buy the vodka and beer and things like that. So what I would do, especially with vodka, is they'd give me the money to buy it. Not only would I cut say it was more than it was, so I got more money, but what I would do is I would take all the vodka, leave it only a little bit, and just fill the rest up with water and give them that. So I was getting paid to just basically give them water at the end of the day. It was genius. It was a kind of like, we had a kind of criminal organization that was really kind of seedy, but it was fucking genius to do it.
Did you ever see Scent of a Woman, the Al Pacino film?
Yeah, of course, it's great.
Yeah, is that on the money as far as boarding schools goes?
No, I mean, that's very much an American style.
Okay.
I mean, boarding school, I don't want to say Harry Potter because it's just not.
No, well, that seems like a
Have
real
you seen
boarding
If?
school thing, yeah.
The British movie called If.
Okay, I'll have to check that one out. If it's on the money.
It's quite an old movie.
I
It's
pumped
with,
this shit up enough. Clown, I gotta play a rap. There's no way
All right,
around
play it.
it.
Sorry, I'm gonna
Here
stop
it is.
talking. I just
This
keep
is
rambling.
Clown roasting Dolan Dark, one of the greatest YouTubers on the planet. Here it is.
Dinner is ready.
Fuck duck. I prefer chicken, this feathered fuck. Just sits on Twitter with a picture of a duck every minute. Oh, it's the same picture posted every time, it's just slightly different. Yes, how original. Subs up in the 6 figures and this pigeon still petitions others for this video. Isn't it kind of sad that you had to ask because you lack talent and apparently you're too embarrassed? You just got wrecked by an aristocrat. A 77-year-old man. What a joke. Still don't even know why you wanted me to roast. That was fucking delicious. Eggs on toast. Bitch! Fucking duck!
Holy
How good was
shit.
that, right?
Holy shit!
But you didn't expect that, didn't you? You didn't expect
No, I
that.
didn't.
No.
It was like I was watching an episode of Antiques Roadshow and just got my mind blown.
Real talk, you got your work cut out for you now, man.
By the way, everybody, we just hit 8,000 subs this second.
Congratulations!
Holy fuck! I just took a screenshot of it.
Nice one.
Obviously, I have so many people. To
Good,
thank.
because they've probably unsubbed by now.
no, they're
That's
probably.
right, yeah.
Thank you, Clown.
I haven't written it yet, but in my FouseyTube video part 2, whenever the fuck that comes out, probably next year at this point, I'm going to try and do a rap on FouseyTube in the same vein.
In the same vein,
You need to do more of those, man. Those
it
are
was
fucking
really
brilliant.
good, man. It's really good, especially. Well, I mean, did you pick the music for that, or did Dolan pick the music for that?
I picked the music. Dolan didn't even know I was going to. Dolan just said, "Oh, can you roast me?" And I was like, "Oh, what can I do?" And then I saw idubbbz roasted him in the video as well. It was like I saw idubbbz roast on him. It was like, "Fuck, well, how the fuck can I top that?" So I was like, "Right, I've got to write a rap song. This is the only way I could top idubbbz on this." Like YouTube for me has just become a continuous thing to try and fucking top idubbbz and everything will fucking does.
You're gonna have
That's
a million.
my motivation at the moment. Just
By the
be
way-
better than idubbbz, and it's an impossible task.
By the
so-
way, Huffman and me and Dave both believe, as we talked about, is like you're gonna be a million sub guy, dude. You just
Oh,
got-
yeah.
That would be nice. I hope so. That would be good.
No, but you are, because you're that fucking good. And I know I'm not blowing smoke up your ass. I think you're that.
That's cool.
good.
I like all that.
You're gonna
shit.
be the first million sub guy who only puts out a fucking video once every 3 months. It's gonna be amazing.
Hey, Dave,
fucking
true art.
incredible.
True art takes time.
That's true. It does. Very
Really
good, Jeff.
does.
That's true.
Yeah, and I gotta release.
I'm glad to see you're still alive, Jeff. Fuck.
Thank you.
But you know what? Oh shit. Keem starts calling, but I have to take a piss.
Okay, you got. Oh fuck.
I'm going to leave you in peace, but yeah, wait, I'm sure you can peace up. I've
All right,
already
I
spoken
gotta
to
take
you
a
for like an
Keem.
hour
Keem, I know
today.
you're
I don't think I
listening.
can handle any much more, but yeah.
All right, but let's get this. Let's knock a new one out in the next couple of days. By the way, I'm 100% on your side. I totally fucking agree with you. I don't think the episode was that good. There was one good part of it, and I think it hurts you more than it helps you. And I'm tired. I'm personally tired.
I think it's only good because it is more real and it does show some emotions from my perspective. But I mean, we're going to have that in the future. You're not missing anything.
It's okay to show. By the way,
you
you said something. You might be pissed off. You said something that you looked weak, and I know this. You didn't. You look strong.
I felt I looked very weak, but then I am British, and we don't show our emotions.
Me and Dave were in Iraq, and I share everything with Dave, and I told him the scenario. We 100%. I'm sorry, we're war veterans. You're not. You look strong. I just want to let you know this episode shouldn't come out. I absolutely agree with you, but I don't want you to get the impression that you are weak. People don't stick up for guys that don't stick up for themselves or each other that are weak. Period. And I just wanted you to know that, and I care about you deeply, and I thank you for everything that you've done for me. And
the feeling is very mutual, Tommy.
Right, I love
thank
you
you.
to
Happy birthday to you, and congratulations on all your successes.
Owers and tastemakers make us no chaser. Gets the blood flowing like a fucking pacemaker. Cut the middleman and inhale the vapors. Madman, old 10 Don Drapers. Cut the jukebox on, make the woofers blow. We gon' sit here until all them heifers go. Holler at the tens and spend a little dough. Not on them, no, they can buy their own drinks. Make that work week.